Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Can you all hear me and see the screen properly and clearly? Everybody tell me. Yes, give me thumbs up on the chat box and let's get started with a super amazing session on Morphology of Flowering Plants, episode number 2, that is stem and its modification. Yes, good morning, Vinaya, Abhijit, Bhumi, Sheikh, Suja, and Mohan. Good morning, everybody. So let's get started with this lecture number 2 of Morphology of Flowering Plants, stem and its modification. Okay, so those who are watching the session right now, don't forget to hit the like button, do share it with your friends, and subscribe the amazing platform for more updates on biology. Yes, rank booster series every day sharp at 7 a.m. for NEET 2021 batches. So those who are knowing any NEET 2021 aspirants, please do share our link with them also. And these two are two amazing sessions which are going to commence on this coming Sunday, top medical, government and private medical colleges and how to crack NEET 2023. So stay tuned with our channel to know about more about these lectures. This was yesterday's homework. Why do plants belonging to pea family bear nodulated roots? What is inside the nodules? How many of you have commented down the answers for this question? How many of you have commented down the answers for this question? How many of you have commented down the answers? Tell me. Nobody? Yes. So the correct answer for this question was given by Bhumi Yadav. Yesterday, she told or commented down the answers. Yes, very good. So the answer for that question, plants belonging to pea family bear nodules in their roots because these nodules contain nitrogen fixing bacteria such as Rhizobium. Okay, these nodules contain nitrogen fixing Rhizobium bacteria which fixes the atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia, and this fixed nitrogen is absorbed by the plants. Congrats, correct. Okay, correct answer. Okay. Done? Yes. So this is going to be today's homework. So after completing today's class, you will be able to write down the answers for these questions on the chat box. Done? Give me hearts on the screen if everything is perfectly clear. Everybody, come on. Unanimously, I should get your Josh. Yes, so this question you will get the answer after today's class. Where is Calvin, Mohan? Everybody, are you here? Yes, Abhijit. So let's get started with today's lecture that is on the stem. What is a stem? What is a stem? First of all, let me ask you, what is a stem? Yes, so we are going to discuss the answers for this question. Okay, the stem along with its modification, we are going to discuss today. The stem is a part of a plant which lies above from the surface of the soil. That is, it shows negative geotrophic movement. That is, all parts of a plant that comes above the soil. Okay, the part of a plant that comes above the soil, you will call them as the stem, and it shows negatively geotrophic. The stem is negatively geotrophic. How can you distinguish a stem with a root? How can you distinguish a stem with a root? The stem has its characteristic features such as the nodes and internodes. Okay, this is a very important. This is previous year NEET question as well. Okay, the stem can be distinguished from roots by the presence of nodes and internodes. Can you all hear me properly? Can you all hear me properly, everybody? Can you all hear me? Yes. So it also has branches, leaves, flower buds, and bract that develops from the node. What is this bract? We will discuss when we discuss with leaf. In the next class, we would discuss with the bract. Okay. So look, this is a node. The node is a region from where the branch or a leaf arises. This is another node. So the space between two successive nodes, you will call them as internode. Okay, you will call them as the internode. The stem facilitates the conduction. The stem facilitates the conduction of water, minerals, and food material. It also produces and supports the leaf and reproductive structures. Very, very important statement. The stem develops from the plumule. Please do comment me on the chat box. Roots arise from which parts of the plant? Tell me, roots arise from which part of the plant? Yesterday's class, which we discussed. Yes, it is the radical. It is the radical. Okay, it is the radical. Mohan, plumule is the part from where the stem is arising or the stem is developing from the plumule, and the root is developing from a structure known as radical. Yesterday's class we discussed. Okay, I hope now your doubt is clear. Yes. So these are the function, and this is a very important question. Today after the class, we will definitely have the mentee if the network permits, or else you will have, I will schedule a time for the Telegram quiz with the questions of mentee. Okay, I have created the mentee also. If it doesn't work, we will move back to the Telegram quiz, or we will conduct the questions as the Telegram quiz. So is the slide clear? You can give me hearts on the screen, and let's move forward with the second slide. Each and every point of the slide is it perfectly clear. Stem is a part which lies above the surface, negatively geotrophic. It has nodes and internodes. It bears branches, leaves, flower buds, and bracts. It has nodes, it has internodes. It facilitates the conduction of minerals and food materials. It produces and supports the leaves and reproductive structure. It develops from the plumule. Mohan, is it clear? From doubts only we will definitely learn. So it doesn't matter if you tell something wrong or whatever, then only I will be able to correct it. Okay. Next slide. Next, we are going to study about the modification of the stem. Okay, the stem modification is our next topic. So we are mainly studying about three different type of stem modification. We have underground stem modification, we have subaerial stem modification, and we have aerial stem modification. What are those? We have underground stem modification, we have subaerial stem modification, and the aerial stem modification. Underground stem modification. Rhizome. Can you please tell me from where you can find the rhizome? Ginger. Okay. Ginger is an example of a rhizome or underground stem. Comb, colocasia or amorphophallus. Okay, ginger, comb is colocasia or amorphophallus. Tuber is the similar thing, that is the potato or the familiar thing to you, potato, tuber. And bulb, the example for a bulb is the onion. Clear? This is a very important and neat point of view. Every time at least 2 or 3 questions comes from this part of the chapter. Okay. So first let's discuss about the underground stem, and then let's move forward with this each part. Clear? So there are 3 types of modification, that is a subaerial, underground, and the aerial modification of the stem. First, let's discuss about the underground stem modification. That is those organ or those parts stems, or in those plants where the stem is found under the soil. Okay. Underground stem are non-green. If the stem are present below the soil, what is the need for them to be green? Right? So they are non-green stem, and this type of modification generally occurs for food storage and vegetative propagation. Is it? Guys, potato is a stem, right? Potato is a stem and you eat the potato, right? You eat the potato. So it is food. It is a food provided. The storage product of a plant, all the food synthesized by the plants by the photosynthesis will be stored in this potato. So it is used as a food storage organ. And if you want to grow multiple potato in your garden, what you will cut the potato with the tuber having the eyes over there, and you will what? You will sow them, right? So then only new potato plants will be arising. So it is used for vegetative propagation also. So you have to study 4 different types of underground stem modification, that is a tuber, rhizome, comb and the bulb. What are the 4? Tuber, rhizome, comb and the bulb are the 4 main underground stem modification which we are supposed to learn as per our NCERT. Clear? First is the tuber. No worry. Yes, tuber. Tuber is an irregularly shaped swollen stem. It is an irregularly shaped swollen stem. The tip of the branches becomes swollen in the soil, and you will find certain structures such as eyes. Yes, eyes of the potato, which are actually the axillary buds. Okay, the eyes of the potato are the axillary buds, which are covered with scaly leaf. The example of a tuber is the potato. Guys, these all are the eyes. These are all arising. New plant. This can be grown into new plant. Okay. Right? So guys, look, there are certain structures called the eye, which is actually the axillary bud. The new plants will be arising. This will develop what? This will develop the root, and finally it grows into a new plant. So for vegetative reproduction also, you will use the tuber as a structure. Okay. So what is a tuber? It is a irregularly shaped swollen stem which is used for the storage of food. Done. You have to study what is a tuber and the examples of the tuber. What is the example of the tuber? Tell me in the chat box, everybody. What is the example of a tuber? Yes, potato is an example for a tuber. Next, let's discuss about the rhizome. What is a rhizome? It is a fleshy and horizontally below the soil. It has small knots and interknots and are found which are covered by the scaly leaves. The example is ginger, turmeric, canna, water lily are all examples of the rhizome. Clear? Guys, you might have also seen this irregularly shaped horizontal structure inside the soil. In some of your home itself, you will cultivate this ginger, turmeric and all. Right? It bears small knots and interknots. It bears knots and interknots. Guys, can I ask you a small question? Can I ask you a small question, everybody? Sweet potato is a modified dash. Sweet potato is a modified dash. Option A, stem. Option B, taproot. Option C, adventitious root. Option D, leaf. Check the answer. Check the answer correctly. It is stem, taproot, adventitious root or a leaf. Guys, in tuber we studied potato as an example. Right? In tuber we studied potato as an example. Potato is a stem. Okay, don't get confused. Potato is a stem, whereas sweet potato is a root. Okay, sweet potato is a root. I will share the image of the canna. Okay, I will share the image of the canna in the Telegram group. Okay, don't worry, Abhijit. So, guys, sweet potato is a root. What type of root? It is a modified adventitious root. Previous year, NEET question. Previous year, NEET MCQ question is this. Sweet potato is a modified adventitious root. Don't forget. Very, very important question. Okay? Give me hearts on the screen if the question is clear. If the question is clear, give me hearts on the screen, everybody. Come on. Yes. I will share the image of these plants in the Telegram group. Okay, don't worry about it. Rhizome, ginger, turmeric, henna, and water lily are the examples. Next is the comb. Comb is a condensed structure which grows vertically under the soil. It grows vertically under the soil with highly swollen vertical stem. Example, colocasia, alocasia, samakinth, and saffron. Okay. These structures are referred to as the comb. This comb is also used for what? Vegetative propagation. All these are used for vegetative propagation as well. These have two functions, that is they are used for the storage of food and they are also used for the vegetative propagation. You will use tuber as a part of vegetative propagation, then rhizome as a vegetative propagule, you will use it, comb also you will use it. So you have to study what is a comb. It is a condensed structure which grows vertically under the soil. It has a swollen vertical stem and the example is colocasia, samakinth, etc. Done. We will have the mentee quiz. We will have the mentee quiz at last if it permits, or we will have the Telegram quiz. Okay, definitely you will have the quiz based on today's class. Very easy. Is included in right easy underground stem modification that we have to study is the bulb. Okay, so the bulb, it is a disc-like structure surrounded with numerous fleshy, scaly leaves. Guys, you will peel off the onion, right? You will peel off the onion. You will eat the fleshy, scaly leaves. Okay. At the middle, you will find a beautiful structure, right? It is actually a fleshy, scaly leaf. Many roots arise from the base. The bulbs are of two types, that is imbricate or scaly as in garlic or tunicate as in onion. Okay. So example, you have to just simply study bulb. Example is the garlic and onion. You don't have to study about this tunicate or imbricate or whatever. Then don't make yourself confused with that. So tuber potato, rhizome ginger, comb colocasia salmonkinth, and bulb is garlic and onion. Next is the aerial modification. What is the next one? Next is the aerial modification. The aerial modification helps the plant to survive during the unfavorable condition by storing food, propagation, providing support and protection to the plant. In cactus and all, you will find the Phylloclad, which helps in photosynthesis. Okay, the Phylloclads helps in photosynthesis. You will find the cladodes in certain plants. Thorns in bougainvillea, citrus, you will find the thorns. It is actually the stem. Tendril in pea, gourds and all. They are all examples of what? Stem modification only. Okay, so let's move forward. First is the stem tendril. Okay, first is the stem tendril. and helps in the process of climbing. Example is grapes, passiflora, cucumber, pumpkin, watermelon, bitter gourd, etc. Thumbs up on the chat box if it's clear. Yes. So stem tendril, it is an axillary bud modified to form tendrils in weak stemmed plants. Example, grapes, passiflora, cucumber, pumpkins, and watermelon. Please just tell me, guys, is it clear? You don't have to study the example. Just study what are the examples of the stem tendril. Because when we come to leaf, we will study about the leaf tendril also. Okay, you have to study the example. Sometimes a question, grape is a modified dash tendril. Then your answer should be what? Stem tendril. Exactly, when we come into leaf, when we study the entire chapter, there is a lot of confusing questions. Okay, next. Look how much we have to complete. Yes. Next is the stem thorn. Okay, stem thorn or the thorns. Just simply study they are developed from the axillary bud of the stem and they are endogenous in origin. Stem thorns are endogenous in origin. That is, they are produced from inside. Example as the thorns you've seen in bougainvillea, pomegranate, citrus, etc. are examples of stem tendril. Done. So what are the examples of stem thorns? What are the examples of stem thorns? It is bougainvillea, pomegranate, and citrus. Citrus is a modified stem thorn. Bougainvillea is a modified stem thorn. Pomegranate, they have stem thorns present in them. Modified stem. Okay. The question for your NEET exam may comes like thorns in citrus are modified dash. Root, stem, leaves, flowers. What is the answer? What is the answer? Modified dash. Thorns in citrus are modified dash. What is the answer? What is the answer, guys? Yes, it is the modified stem. Clear? So, guys, this is the stem thorn. Okay, there are structures that arises. Look, I hope you all might have seen this. Might be in your home garden itself. This small thorns arising from the stem, right? So they are examples of stem thorns. This is a new word to everybody. So listen carefully, then only you will understand. Phylloclad. Okay, Phylloclad. What is Phylloclad? The stem is modified into a flat, fleshy, green leaf-like structure that carry out photosynthesis. What is Phylloclad? A photosynthetic stem. Simply you can write it as a photosynthetic stem. Okay, Phylloclad is a photosynthetic stem. They are found in Opentia and Euphorbia. Very, very important. Okay. They are found in Opentia and Euphorbia. Look, this is the structure. This is the stem of the plants, guys. This is the stem, but you will consider this as the leaf only, right? This is the stem and this particular pointed, these thorns are the leaf. Yes, don't get confused. This thorn is actually the leaf and this green part is the stem. Clear? Leaf is the spine. Clear? So Opentia and Euphorbia are examples of Phylloclad. Next is the cladode. Guys, cladode is not mentioned in the NCERT, but for all NEET exam, we will find an option like this at least. So cladode, they are green stems of limited growth. Okay, what is the importance or what is the speciality? They are of limited growth. Generally 1 or 2 internodes long that perform the function of photosynthesis. Example in asparagus, ruscus. In asparagus, ruscus and all, you will find the cladode. Okay, clad out. Clear everybody? Can we move on to a small question answer session? Let me check. Yes. Next is a SubAerial modification. Before moving on to SubAerial modification, can we go with a small question answer session? Ready everybody? Yes. Now you guys are going to tell me the examples of comb. Tell me. Comment me the examples of comb one by one everybody. Yes, I'll give you small time. You don't have too much time to waste. Yes, very good. The NCRT examples are Colocasia and Salmonkind are examples of comb. Now my students are going to tell me the examples of Rhizome. Examples of Rhizome. Yes, Sheikh. Alocasia and saffron also comes under comb. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Rhizome. Example is ginger, turmeric, etc. are examples. Water lily, canna, all those are examples of the rhizome. Now tell me the examples of Phylloclad. Now tell me the examples of Phylloclad. Phylloclad. Yes, Opentia and Euphorbia are examples of Phylloclad, and cladod example is Asparagus and Ruscus. Clear? Is it clear? Can we move with the next part of the chapter? What is the function of Phylloclad? What is the function of Phylloclad? What is the function of Phylloclad, guys? Tell me. Yes? Absolutely. Photosynthesis is a function of Phylloclad. It helps in the photosynthesis. It is a photosynthetic stem. So up to here, we discussed about the aerial stem modification. Next is the subaerial stem modification. That's half part of it will be above the soil, half part will be the below the soil itself. That is a subaerial stem modification. Subaerial. These stem are feeble and weak. These are feeble and weak. That is, they are not very strong. They are feeble and weak, and the aerial part of the plant grows horizontally on the ground, while some parts remain underground and helps in the vegetative propagation. It is of four types, that is a runner, stolen, sucker, and offset. Okay, it is of four types, that is the runner, stolen, sucker, and offset. What is it? Tell me along with me. What is it? Repeat it along. Runner, stolen, sucker, and offset are the four types of subaerial modification which we have to study in this chapter. Clear? Can we move everybody? Can we move everybody? Yes, Abhijit. Runner, stolen, sucker, and offset. Yes. First is the runner. The first subaerial modification is the runner. In this stem, you have to read out these statements also. For this subaerial modification, question come from this expanded part also, instead of simply asking you the examples. In your textbook, in your NCRT, the statement along with the examples are only given. The term is not given, but for your NEET exam, the term will be asked. So, in runner, the stem grows and spreads on the surface of the soil. Roots are developed at the lower side and leaves from the upper side from the node. Example is the grass and strawberry. Guys, this is a plant. Okay, this is a plant. Okay, one particular branch of this would expand above the soil and it will again grow into another plant. Okay, so these two plants are collected. Okay, sorry, connected, and the same thing can happen in this side also. Okay, so this structure you will call them as the runner. It is very clearly shown in the diagram. Right, so this is the runner. Clear? So what is a runner? What is a runner, guys? Tell me. It is a stem modification, subaerial stem modification, which spreads on the surface of the soil. Roots are developed at the lower side and leaves from the upper side of the node. Done? Done, everybody? Yes. Next is the stolon. Next is the stolon. Very important question. In this, branches are small and stem is condensed and grow in all direction. After some time of growing, their apical region comes out of the soil. Example in jasmine and mint. In jasmine and mint, you will find the stolon. Okay. Their apical region would bend like this. Yes. So that is an example for a stolon. Example for stolon is the jasmine and peppermint. The first, what was it we discussed? Runner. Example is grass and strawberry. Runner, grass and strawberry. Stolon, jasmine and peppermint. Clear? Next one is the Sakka. Next one is the Sakka. Here the main stem grows in the soil but branches develop from the nodes above the soil. Okay, guys, the main stem, look, the main stem will be present below the soil itself, but from one of the node, a new plant would be arising. Example in banana, pineapple, chrysanthemum, etc. Okay, so examples of sucker is banana, pineapple, chrysanthemum, etc. Yes, hearts on the screen if it's clear. Hearts on the screen if it's clear, guys. Yes. Done? Yes. So sucker example is banana, pineapple and chrysanthemum. Next you have the offset. So what is an offset? It is generally seen in aquatic plants which have a short and fragile stem. Example in Pistia and Eichhornia. Okay. So guys, in Pistia and Eichhornia you will find the offset formation. Okay. In Pistia and Eichhornia. What is Eichhornia? What is Eichhornia, guys? Eichhornia is the, what is Eichhornia? Eichhornia is the water hyacinth. Eichhornia is the water hyacinth. Guys, here there is a lateral branch. Yes. There is a lateral branch. Okay, please do take it down, everybody. The offset. Lateral branch. Okay, you have a lateral branch with short internode. And the node. What is the speciality of the nodes over there in this plant? The nodes will have a rosette of leaf. That is a group of leaf. The same term is there in NCERT, rosette of leaf. And a tuft of shoot. Okay, not shoot, tuft of root. What is it? Yes, tuft means a group of root. Okay, tuft of root, TUFT. A group of leaves and a tuft of root. Guys, this Eichhornia was not a native Indian species. It was actually taken away from the other countries. Okay, other countries for its beautiful flowers. I hope you might have seen the water hyacinth with beautiful violet colored flower. Violet colored flowers. This is known as the terror of Bengal. This eichhornia is referred to as the terror of Bengal. Why? Because it is known as the terror of Bengal. Due to this offset formation, what happens? It spreads tremendously. Okay, due to this offset formation, it will reproduces vegetatively very fastly at a very alarming rate and absorb. Okay, this eichhornia water hyacinth would be absorbing all the oxygen, dissolved oxygen in the water bodies, and they will kill all the aquatic organism present in that particular environment. But its flowers, leaves, plant, everything is beautiful, but definitely it is a terror of a Bengal, because it drains off the dissolved oxygen. Okay, done everybody. So that marks the end of today's lesson. That marks the end of today's session. Is there any doubt for anybody? Is there any doubt for anybody? So guys, this is today's homework. Why do some modified stems store reserved food material? Why do some modified stems store reserved food material? Yes, Thorn and Sakka once again. Okay, definitely. Look, what is the speciality of stollen? What is the speciality of stollen? Here branches are very small and the stem is condensed and is growing in all direction. It can grow that direction, this direction. It can grow in all direction. Okay. That is a speciality of stollen. It can grow in all directions. Without any specific direction, it can grow in all particular direction. And their apical region is actually coming out of the soil in jasmine and peppermint. Done. That is the stollen. When we do our NCERT marking, you will be perfectly clear. Okay. And what is sucker? The major part. Okay. The main stem or the major part of the stem will be growing below the soil. Okay. The main part of the stem will be growing below the soil itself, and one of the node will be growing to form a new plant. Clear? 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 So tomorrow's, I need everybody's name. I have to display everybody's name. Okay. Not only Bhumi, I have to tell everybody's name over here. So please do today's homework. Everybody, why do some modified stem store reserve food material? You can comment the answer. Browsing animal means cow, rabbit, deer, all those things which actually feeds on the grass. Which feeds on the grass is what is said to be the browsing animals. Done. So if you are super excited to do today's mentee, you can give me hearts on the screen and let's move forward with today's mentee quiz. Yes? Yes? Pray to God that the mentee should work properly. Yes? Go to www.mentee.com and can use the code 71401860. Somebody please type the code on the chat box. 71401860 is the code. 71401860. You can join the mentee right now with the code. Hope the mentee will work properly. Yes, everybody can join right now with the code. Those who have not joined or the mentee yet, now go to www.mentee.com and use the code 71401860. Yes, I'll give you few more seconds to join to the mentee. Everybody can join right now to the mentee. Yes, I'll wait for just 2 to 3 minutes. After that, we'll start off with the mentee. All the people who were there in the class should join the mentee. Yes, moving on. Now you all can enter your name and join the mentee. Oh my God. Yes, you all can join. Enter your name and you can join right now into the mentee. So you have 5 questions. Ready, everybody? Starting the quiz in 5, starting in 4, starting in 3, starting in 2. Anybody else to join? Anybody else to join? Yes. So guys, once again reminding you, those who have not joined, go to www.mentee.com and use the code 71401860. Starting in 3, starting in 2, starting in 1, and your first question is right now on the screen. Question number 1. Shoot or stem develops from. Shoot or stem develops from the plumule, radicle, both 1 and 2, endosperm. Shoot or stem develops from. Yes, shoot or stem develops from. Yes, it is the correct answer. The correct answer for this question is plumule. Okay, question number 2. Question number 2 on your screen. Yes. Stem modified into leaf-like structure and leaves are changed into spines in phylloid, tuber, Phylloclad and Cladod. Stems are modified into leaf-like structure and leaves are changed into spines in. Yes, Phylloclad is the correct answer. We studied that. Okay, we studied that. Stem modified into leaf. I explained with the image that is in cactus, in opentia and euphorbia. In opentia and euphorbia, you will have the stem modified to form Phylloclad for photosynthesis, and the leaf would be changed into spines to reduce the rate of transpiration. Next, you would have the first leaderboard on your screens. Yes, fastest is Anantu with 1884. Akhil, then what should I call? Hearts, Amidhav, Bhumi, Vinay, and Sinali. Let's move with question number 3. Get ready to play question number 3, and question number 3 is right now on your screens. NEET 2018 question. I explained in the class, sweet potato is a modified. Sweet potato is a modified stem, adventitious root, tap root, and rhizome. We discussed this in the class. Perfecto, guys. Perfecto. 7 of you have done that correctly. Adventitious root. Question number 4 out of the 5th, second last question. Right now on your screens. NEET 2017 question in Bougainvillea. Thorns are the modifications of. Thorns are the modification of. Adventitious root, stem, leaves, and stipule. In Bougainvillea, thorns are the modification of. Absolutely correct. It is the modification of the stem. Last and final question on your screens, everybody. Get ready for the last lap of the question. A lateral branch with short internodes and each knot bearing a rosette of leaf and a tuft of root is seen in Pistia and Eichhornia, mint and jasmine, banana, pineapple, chrysanthemum, opentia, and euphorbia. I told this, we discussed this in the class, a lateral branch with short internode. One of you have not listened in the class. Yes? It is the Pistia and Eichhornia. You will call that structure as what? Offset. Leaderboard, and that marks the end of today's session. Yes? Congratulations. There is sufficient changes. Yes. You have Anantu as the fastest and the best player for today's STEM modification and its types: Akhil, Amitav, Bhumi, Binaya, Hearts, and Sonali. Other winners for today's mentee quiz. So bye-bye guys. See you in the next class with yet another session. Bye-bye. So you won't be having the Telegram quiz because we done the mentee successfully. Done? Bye-bye.